Hello, I'm Anushka Sengupta from Impact Magazine, and we have with us today Gaurav Singh Kushwaha, the CEO of Bluestone. Gaurav, happy to have you. So, Gaurav, tell us what made you go for an IPO and what will fundamentally change for Bluestone post listing.
Yeah, so I think so we've been growing pretty handsomely as once we started once we made the move from online to omnichannel player, and as we are growing, we need to kind of raise more capital also to kind of fuel our future growth. I think one of the ideas is to as we for last 2 years we've been growing very handsomely, and the idea is to kind of go public and deliver a lot of this growth in the public market and for retail investors also, and hence we're looking to go public right now.
Right. Also, Bluestone has also reduced the IPO size. So, was it a strategic call or market driven?
So I think, yeah, as we were in the process, one of the things we realized is much better to actually leave money on the table, and hence we decided to reduce the valuation. And in order to kind of keep the dilution etc. in check, we also reduced the primary raise proportionately to kind of solve for both, solve for incoming investors also, so that we leave enough on the table for the incoming investors.
Right.
And also I think just reducing the primary by around 18-20%, that also kind of keeps the dilution in check. So net it kind of creates a win-win situation for both. So that was the idea. In any case, I think the primary raise that we had planned to do had significant enough buffers kind of built in that too.
Right. Also, if you can tell us, how do you plan to use marketing to create investor confidence and not just consumer demand?
So I think we've generally been very, very efficient in marketing. I think our ability to leverage online very, very efficiently had been at the core of our offerings for the last 13, 14 years. And we started and we continue to be a very tech-driven company. And I think all those things kind of give us a very, very strong leverage as more and more marketing also is moving online. Right. So I think we continue to remain very, very strong there.
Can you tell us what is Bluestone's strongest moat? Is it tech, is it design, is it brand, or is it distribution?
I think the ability to actually bring all of these things together. It does not stand on a single leg.
Okay. Also, how do you ensure that your marketing speaks to both metros as well as smaller cities without diluting the brand?
Whether it's metros or smaller cities, it's more of a channel choice, right? So I can actually go and do this marketing in this city or that city and so on. At the same time, it's not that when we go to, let's say, South India, we speak a different language, or when we go to Northeast, we speak a different language. Right. Or that, let's say, if you're in New Delhi, we speak a different language, or if you're in Saharanpur, we speak a different language. So that has generally not been our approach. Our approach has been the design first and the brand first company. And I'm saying when I speak that language in New Delhi, I might have millions of people, let's say 20 million people receptive to that, or whatever, 2 million people receptive to that. When I speak in Saharanpur, I might only have 200,000 people being receptive to that, but that's okay, right? So it's not a catchment focused retail play, it's a brand play.
Right. Also, can you give us some idea of your expansion plans, store expansion plans for the upcoming 1 or 2 years, and how will your media strategy complement it?
So this year we opened 83 stores, on a base of 92 stores. Year prior to that we opened 41 stores, and before that we opened 77 stores. Okay. So store growth has been strong and it will continue to be. This now specific numbers I can't discuss. So forward-looking numbers, but there's plenty of room. It's a big country.
Right. Also, how do you approach your pricing strategy in a value-sensitive yet design-conscious market?
What we have generally seen is if you give people good offerings, then people pay up for that.
Right.
Right. And I'm seeing a lot of people keep on saying that India is very, very price sensitive, but then you look at quick commerce, right? And you look at the delivery charges, you look at the premium that you pay for the services. So what I'm saying is India is not a very homogeneous country.
Right.
In India, you would have people who would actually line up for 1 hour to save 2%, and then you would have people who would pay 10% just for that comfort, right? So, and I think trying to build a brand for everyone is generally not a very good approach. So we are very clear that we actually want to build it for design discerning users. We want to build it for people who buy something because they like it, not because they just like the price and they'll buy anything as long as they like the price.
Right. But in a category that is still dominated by legacy trust, how does Bluestone earn credibility?
I think there's no there's no a single, so trust is built over time, not in a single day. I think a lot has changed for us also over last 12-13 years since we started. We are lot more people are aware about us, lot more people trust us because we have always done the right thing. So I think it will get built over time in any case. At the same time, what's also happening is the category itself is moving towards, there's a lot of standardization, etc. that is happening, BIS all marking, etc., etc. A lot of these things which actually kind of level the playing field when it comes to the trust at the product level.
Right.
So all that is also helping us.
Okay. So Gaurav, 5 years down the line, where do you see Bluestone, and what will surprise us consumers the most about where Bluestone lands?
So I think in general, the power of internet, the power of omni-channel is kind of less understood right now.
Right.
I think it has already become a major force, and I think that tailwind is going to change a lot of categories. We are already seeing a lot of examples of that, new D2C brands coming across categories. I'm not saying just jewelry, we started in 2012.
Right.
But you look at luggage, you look at shoes, you look at categories where there no disruption happened in 20, 30, 40 years, like mattresses, luggage, etc. Those are D2C has started disrupting those categories also, right? So major disruptions are going to happen, and these are some major tailwinds which are going to be extremely beneficial for us.
Okay, awesome. It was lovely talking to you, Gaurav. Thank you so much.
Right, President.